everyone, welcome back to the channel. Before we get into the video, wait, no, come, just get closer. I feel like you're just very far away. There, I don't bite, I promise. Before we get into the video, I have an announcement. I briefly mentioned in my very first video that I was working on a Google Doc with all my custom designs inside of it. Well guys, it's done! From now on, in each of my Kidcore Islands videos descriptions, there will be a link to the Google Doc. So if that's something you're interested in, go check it out. You know, it's pretty organized. I'm very proud of it. So today I will be attempting to finish this city. I never thought I'd be saying those words. Oh my gosh. Okay, stop shoving your face in the bubbles, Emily. Who else used to do that as a kid, by the way? Whenever like you'd run into a bubble machine, you just have to like shove your face in it. It was just like a childhood instinct. Okay, seriously, enough with that. Show our friends what we're doing today. I will try to build the buildings that will sit in this square, as well as just a bunch of little things, I guess. We have the side of Mitzi's house left unfinished, as well as the main street alleyway, which is the only exception of this video because this is a new addition and I still need to think about this area. Also, there's just a few small details I think we could add to just make this city story come to life even further. So without further ado, let's jump into a speed build of me finishing these buildings. So the start of this speed build was normal, right? I was just doing my thing, building, going through each leaf in my inventory to find the blue simple panels. You know, just normal stuff. But then I went to go check it out from below and I saw nothing. Why do I always underestimate the height of buildings in this game? I decided to build some cliffs under the buildings. It's like the cliffs are a step stool. Yeah, a step stool. That should help. Or not. It could not help as well. That's fine. Everything's fine, okay? I'm fine. I tried extending the cliffs to the right a hair. Now that the cliffs aren't behind resident services, you should be able to see the buildings, right? Yes, kinda? But I'm coming to the realization that if I left it like this, you wouldn't be able to see the rest of the city behind it. You know, the thing that I spent the last month building. So, I had to make a choice. Do I spend the next hour on making the view behind resident services look better, at the risk of the rest of my city? Or do I give up on the view and just make the city look as nice as possible when you're standing in it? What should I do? What should I choose, Dalton? Help me out here, bud! Oh, let's just destroy the cliffs. I love this city too much to potentially destroy it, just because of a distant, fuzzy view of some buildings from down below. Speaking of, look at this view! Yes, I made the right choice. After fixing the path underneath, I reached the 1 hour mark of recording. 1 hour later, and we're back right where we started. I love Animal Crossing. It'll be okay. Now that I've set up and taken down these buildings 3 times, I now know where I can incorporate some taller items, like this utility pole, maybe in the hopes of seeing something behind resident services. Also, now that you will have a better view of it as you're walking up the incline, I can incorporate some more decorations. Not that. I put this little table and chair set, as well as a plant, then blocked off that whole section with a fence. It's like that blue building has its own private balcony. Ooh, lucky ducky! Figuratively and potentially literally, because we know that either a duck or a gyroid lives in that house. For these last 2 back tiles, I decided to not have buildings, and instead, in the interest of maintaining our current sight lines, opted for shorter decorations. Though, I did throw another building here just because I didn't know what else to put here. He's the only exception though. Now, I did start adding a few of these small details I was talking about earlier, but as I put down this trash can, I was like, why am I doing this alone? Why don't I just do this with you guys? So let me go ahead and jump into the game, and we will work together to finally finish this city. Except for the alleyway, but shh. Yeah, hello there. Why did I say hello in a weird voice? I don't know, can't tell you. So you probably just got out of that speed build I just did, and I said something about wanting to add a few more little details to the city with you. I don't know, I actually haven't recorded that voiceover yet. Time just doesn't exist here in the world of YouTube. as well as doing what I may or may not have mentioned in the speed build about adding the little details. I want to work on this side of Mitzi's yard with you. I've been thinking about this area for a little while now, and I'm conflicted. I think I know what I want to do, but I'm unsure if I want this to be like a diagonal land bridge, because, you know, if you're new around here, hi, by the way, welcome on in, nice to have you. One of like my very first videos, I said something about making this a diagonal land bridge going out towards my house, but I'm not sure if I have potentially changed my mind on what I want to do, because it all depends on what I'm gonna do with that little piece of cliff all the way over there. You see that? You see like way in the back, and there's a little tiny little roof over there, and stop looking at it. That's for a future video. Don't see it. Don't look at it. But yeah, that build may or may not have changed my mind on the diagonal land bridge. But I think the idea that I want to do over here will work and can be changed if need be, because, well, ironically, I want to build a construction site. So if we change our mind, and if we want the land bridge there or not later, it's fine. Because we can just say that it was under construction. You see what I'm doing here? I think this will work. No, don't get rid of the path. Oh my goodness. Just trying to get rid of my pipe, but the game had other plans. Alright, so before we get into the construction site, I want to redo some of the stuff that I did in that speed build. Like this, I don't want this here, and I want it here instead, I think. What? How can you not shift over a space? I hate these street lamps because they take up like double the amount of space than they're supposed to. There's a couple weird items like that, like the destination signpost, the shell fountain, and this street lamp. Can you come back? No, you can't. Okay, so what if you go here, and you go here, and then Scooter goes here? How does that sound? Is that okay? Yeah, this could work, but I'm gonna flip it. That way it's sort of like it's being like held up by the fire hydrant. I do think I want it kind of pulled out into the street. Yeah, like that. And then we can pull this out one. Yes, all right, cool. But before we do that, you know what this needs? A puddle. Yes. Oh, but we do have a puddle over here. It's fine, I'll swap out this puddle. We will do a pencil. And you may have noticed the absence of these sewer caps. And well, they're right here in my inventory actually. I just customized them to be a different color. I really liked how this turned out on the main street, so I just really wanted to do it here as well. See, look how much cooler that is. I'm actually gonna yoink one of these and make it one of these sailboat ones as well. We will put that pink one that was on the main street right here. No, not there. Nope. Oh my gosh, guys. Can I tell you the game of Tetris this city has been? I've cut most of it out because I didn't think you wanted to see me doing basically what I'm doing right now over and over again, because that's what this city was. Especially with the retro transportation stops, not knowing which color each of them was in my inventory, and just hoping that it was the same color as the first one that I put down. But you know, it paid off. I really like how this city turned out. It really is one of the most ambitious things I have ever built in Animal Crossing before, but it is definitely one of my favorites. You know what, I'm just gonna put it here. It's not where it was before, it's not even facing the same way, but I can't do this anymore. I'm out, I'm done. Alright, and I'm also thinking I want something in the back there. It's just weird that this entire section has items except for that one little 3-tiled square. Let me get my shed out and see what I have. Okay, so I don't have what I'm looking for in my storage, but I know what I want, so I'm just gonna go order it really quickly. I'm sure we're gonna need a couple more things for the construction site anyway, so we'll just go ahead and get a start on that, and then at some point when we time travel, we'll just go ahead and throw our plants in there. Okay, so I want one of these, and then instead of ordering any more plants, because we do have a plant right through here, and I don't want there to be like too many plants, I have just some random junk I can throw back here. Like I said in the ice cream speed build, it's a city, it's gonna be a little messy. I have some cans for the top of the crate as well. And we do have these stacked bags. I wonder if we can customize these to be something. You know, you can make them look like the soil bags. You know, there is a plant right on the other side of the fence, and there's gonna be a plant right next to it, so it would make sense maybe if there's like soil. Alright, besties, I'm back from my little excursion. I got my bags. And then we'll go ahead and put our plant here, and then this can just be empty, I guess. Or I can shove this just a little bit so it doesn't obstruct the view of this. Alright, the bench is back in place, and now we can start working on the construction site. First we need to do just a little bit of terraforming. I really don't know how far this should come out. It doesn't need to be like a big build or anything. I just need something to sort of end the street off a bit better. This tree is in the way though, so I do need to remove it from the vicinity. I think this can kind of come up to like here, maybe stop here. No, not there, but like here. Yes, there we go. Gosh, I wish it was easier to terraform in this game. I know that some people talk about how like in Stardew you can have like a grid of where you're about to use your tool. And that sounds nice. So that I don't do this. I personally have not played Stardew, so I can't say for certain. I'm actually gonna have this come out just a little bit more. Potentially do something like this. Yeah, like this. I like this. And then you can come out one more, and I might have to move my house. Ooh. We can barely sneak this in. Oh boy. Alrighty, up we go. Yeah, I think this should be alright. I will kind of have the path come out as far as it can go here though. The path is purposely supposed to look unfinished because this is the construction site, so it's like as if they're adding on more city beyond this. So the path is obviously not done yet. Let me go and grab a couple of my construction-y items. It's so weird, I've been slowly collecting these items. Every single time I go to a treasure island, so I was like one spot away of my inventory being full. So I was just like, you know, I'll just grab them. Besides, they look really cool. I've honestly never seen half of these items before in my life. So I didn't even know they existed until I went to a treasure island. So I guess subconsciously I always kind of wanted to do a construction site. It's kind of funny how that happened. Alright, we're gonna have a little bit of dirt. Just kind of all splotchy around the site. There's really no rhyme or reason to this. I'm just gonna kind of slap path down wherever I feel like it. Alright, I think something like this should do the trick. And at the end of our street here, I'm gonna put like a jackhammer because, you know, they're building the road. Road is being built. I'm gonna kind of slide it all the way down here so you can see it through the gap between the little drink machine and the flagpole thing. Garland, that's the word I'm looking for. Obviously at the beginning of the construction site we need a little sign. I do have this funky gap back here, which I have this big huge tank, which I need to step back a bit for. I always forget how big this thing is. Still? Goodness gracious. Here? Are you happy here? Thank you. I have it in green. I don't know if green's the color I want, but let's check it out from back here and see if you can even see it, because you probably can't actually. Yeah, you can't even see it. You'll see it when you actually like walk into the construction site. Actually, we'll push it or pull it back just a little bit more. And I have some more of this construction scaffolding that I'm gonna go ahead and throw down. I think I'd really like another piece of this, so like I said, I'm gonna need to order more stuff, so we're just gonna go ahead and order it. Right, I have done a time travel. I believe I grabbed 3 more construction scaffoldings. I was only gonna grab 1, but my rule of thumb is to always grab an extra of an item that you want, because for some reason you always end up needing another one. I don't know, is that how you are? That's how I am. Okay, Cleo, can you please move? This is an active construction site. You're not wearing proper construction equipment to be walking around in this vicinity. I must please ask you to vacate. For your own personal safety, I will actually pull this out of the way. Yes, thank you. Yes, this is for your safety. Why are you taking a selfie? It's just a construction site. Have you not seen a construction site before in your entire life? Oh, speaking of, I suppose I can't complain about her wearing her proper construction gear if I'm not even wearing my hard hat. Come on, Emily. Fix yourself first before you fix other people. So I was also fishing through my inventory and I found this as well. So you can go ahead and throw this along with the big tank. And I've also just got another couple random things I can throw around here. There really doesn't need to be any rhyme or reason to any of it. It's a construction site. It doesn't need to be perfect. We'll go ahead and throw a cone on the edge to kind of warn whoever's working on it, like, hey, yeah, there's a drop off there. Don't fall down. God, sometimes I say the most obvious things. Like, why do I need to explain why there's a cone on the side of a cliff? I feel like that's just common sense. Alright, I kind of enjoy this. There's a couple more things I want to add. One of those things being these like iron pole things, as if this little machine is like pushing them across the construction site. Another quick small detail I want to add. I want to just throw some stones and clay on the floor. Because, you know, they're probably kicking up a whole bunch of rubble and stuff as they're working. And finally, this safety barrier to kind of block people from actually getting into the construction site. I actually think I'm going to push everything just a little bit over. And by that, I basically mean I don't want the sheep being covered by my construction tools. Alrighty, I think the construction site is done. Feels kind of weird without any custom designs, but honestly, I really don't have anything that sort of matches this style here. So I think we'll just leave it. Here is our little construction site. I'll do the little cinematic side shot. I think this is a really good way to end off our street. Alright, it's time to add in some of our final details here. We're getting down to the wire. We have got our plant that I needed to throw back here. Excellent. Oh boy, we can feel the lag. The lag is coming. Let's go ahead and do a garbage can here maybe? Yeah, just to kind of bring some more red into this build. Because we have like the red foam box and this red tire. We just need just a little bit more red, I think. You know, I never really thought about this, but we could plant some weeds here actually. Let me go do that. Alright, I put down my weeds and now I'm gonna go ahead and just cover this with a clear custom design so these don't get out of hand. We can drop an old tire by this garbage can if it'll let us. I actually don't think it will. It's alright, we'll save it. Maybe we'll put it here by the construction site. Yeah, I like that. Wow, Mitzi, don't you have the best place to live on the planet? Right next to all that construction. That must be amazing. Alright, we are in the main street now. I feel like I didn't put enough of these like snacks that are just kind of falling on the ground really anywhere. So I'll put one there. And honestly, running through here now, there's not really much that I feel like I need to add. Though I do have a Cosmo shower in my inventory. And I think it can look really cute here by the flower shop. There. Lovely. And then of course a puddle will go right here underneath all of the water. You know, actually yes, this is amazing. Because like you get to walk through the water on your way over to the alley. It's amazing. Alright, but actually I think we have run into too many custom designs, so I'm gonna go ahead and kick off the paper airplane. And honestly, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I think that's the Kidcore City done. Oh my goodness, I cannot believe it. Right, so if you actually haven't seen any of the city videos, I will go ahead and do a quick walkthrough of the entire thing. I won't go like super in detailed though. So if you actually want to see me building these different parts of the city, I will go ahead and leave a link in the description to this island's playlist. And inside of there, it'll have all the videos. So in case you missed one, or you feel like rewatching one, they'll all be there for you to watch at your leisure. Alright, so let's begin the mini tour of the city. So the first thing we built was Nook's Cranny. Oh wait, hold on, backtrack. There used to be party lights arches right on the edge of this build. And I don't know where they went. Oh wait, actually, I do remember where they went. They're in the way of the thumbnail picture. So I took them off, and apparently I just never put them back on. Oh boy. I feel the lag. I feel the lag, friends. Quick, let's take a tour before the game crashes. Okay, so here I had like a little thrift store stand, I guess. Or just like an extension of the shop. Has a little cash register. I love the little detail of the stickers on the side of the box. And over here, Timmy and Tommy have their little trikes. You have the little capsule toy area with a fallen snack. And of course, the actual shop. You have some buildings going on in the background over there. And over here we have a little like free puppy area. This is where Dalton and his friends spend their time. Huh, their free time. Ha ha. Oh, I am so funny. Thank you, thank you. I'll be here all week. And we also have the little bench over here. You can kind of sit, pull out your phone, look at the view, because this is a pretty nice view. Not gonna lie. Those buildings in the background just, oh, it's so good. Squished between all of the buildings and my child building, if you know, you know, we have this little gyroid food stand. This is what we have named the small business food stand. And we always congratulate him for doing such a good job, especially because the main street is on the corner of this, and oh boy, the business is on the main street. It's okay, we'll get to those in a second. We have another little bench area, and we come up here and we have Mitzi's house and her little side yard area. This is like a little place where she can cook, and oh, apparently I can cook here as well. Good to know. Didn't know you could actually cook with that. And then down here we have the little hidden ice cream shop. This is probably one of my favorite builds that I have ever done. It is just so adorable. I just love everything about this build. It's just so cute, and I really love the video that this came from as well. Alright guys, enjoy your ice cream. I must move on. And this is what we did in today's episode. We have our little construction site here. We have our little bulldozer doing things. You can touch it! It moves! Oh, it moves! Oh, look at that! Guys, when I figure out that something moves, I have to keep playing with it. Ooh, ooh. I swear. I've been playing this game since it came out, and I learn new things about it every single day. I love all the details that we did with like the rubble and the rocks, and having the jackhammer right where the road ends. I feel like it just personally just ends off the road really nicely. And now we're moving up to one of the biggest builds. Technically, I think this entire city is one big build, but this is the biggest chunk that I did in one go. Technically, it actually took me like 4 days of work, but it was in one video. We'll count it as one chunk. This is the main street. The cliffs that are marking out this main street are full of buildings and other random junk, like you see like the glowing sign up there that I love. Let me see if I can get like closer. We'll do the camera trick. If you've never learned the camera trick before, let me teach you. So you go into the first person camera by pressing minus. You go up as high as you can go, and then you double press minus, and then you look up and you can go higher than you're supposed to go. So yes, there, now you can see the buildings a little bit better now, as well as my glowing neon sign. This first stall here is a little food stall, and it is run by this pink duck. This is the small business gyroids competition. Who's gonna win this business competition? Who knows? I guess we'll have to find out. We have a little library stall. Nobody's currently running this one, but it does have a froggy chair, so I'd say it's on par with the others. This stall is the Tiki Gyroids fruit stall. Next to it, we have this gyroids toy stand. And finally on this side, we have a flower stall. Even though all of these other stalls are run by gyroids and ducks, I'm not gonna lie, the flower one is definitely my favorite. And then we have an incline that goes over there, and it goes down, and it's gonna go out into a park and Able Sisters. That's as much as I'll tell you about that, and we're not even gonna get any closer because you're gonna see the speed build that I'm working on, so don't look! Stop rewinding and pausing and staring, because I know you just did. Stop being so impatient. Oh my god, I probably just called out like 80% of the people that watched this video. I need to calm down. I'm sorry, but stop. Seriously. But anyway, you can see I'm standing here. This is like the last part of the city, but we're gonna move on and do other parts of the island before we come back to this, because I still really don't know what I'm gonna do with this. But this isn't even really gonna be like main city. This was where the bulk of it was, and that is officially done. I am very happy about how this massive project came out. I can't believe, did you believe that I was actually thinking that I was gonna finish this in one, oh my, Why did that scare me so bad? Mitzi, don't jump scare me like that, girl. She like shoved me, man. She shoved that door. She smacked my back. Okay. Whew, I think my heart has calmed down a bit. Okay, I was gonna do like a nice, like passionate speech, but I mean honestly, I can't anymore. I lost my train of thought. That's the end of the video. Thanks for watching. Del, did you decide to work out there of all places you could have worked out? Whatever, I don't care. Live your life, dude. Hope you have an amazing day, and I will see you in the next video. Oh my god, Billy, we're not stopping, guys. Billy actually has a thought bubble. Don't leave me yet. Guys, what do I do? We're trying to end the video, Billy. What do we do? Guys, do we do a villager hunt? Not now. Yes now? No now. Next video? Maybe? I don't know. I can't think. Oh boy. Safe travels, I guess? I think we'll just let him go. I think we'll let him go. Okay, I guess, surprise, surprise, next video might be a villager hunt. I don't know. We'll see how I'm feeling. Okay, now is actually the end of the video. Hope you have an amazing day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.